Every time you leave your dog alone, they don't just miss you. Their heart races, their mind panics, and in those silent hours, something inside them begins to break. But here's the shocking truth. There's one simple thing you can do before walking out the door that could save your dog from stress, anxiety, and lifelong emotional scars. The scary part is, you might already be making this mistake. Let's break it down, one by one. Mistake 1, the goodbye trap. Here's what nobody tells you about goodbyes. When you make leaving dramatic, your dog's brain releases cortisol, the same stress hormone humans get before surgery. Think about that. Every emotional goodbye is literally traumatizing your dog. Those long hugs, baby talk, and guilty looks. You're accidentally programming their brain to fear solitude. The solution shocks everyone. Make leaving boring. Dead boring. Walk out like you're getting the mail. No eye contact, no baby talk, no guilt. Just grab your keys and go. Dogs who experience calm exits show 73% less destructive behavior and 60% lower cortisol levels. But here's the kicker. Start practicing fake departures. Pick up keys, then sit down. Put on shoes, then watch TV. This breaks the anxiety trigger before it starts. Your dramatic goodbye isn't love. It's accidentally teaching your dog that being alone equals danger. That whimpering when you leave, it's not manipulation. It's genuine panic you created. Stop the theater. Start the healing. Your dog needs confidence, not comfort. But even a calm goodbye means nothing if your dog has this ticking time bomb building inside them. The energy equation. Every behavior problem has one root cause nobody talks about: unspent energy. A 20-minute walk isn't exercise for most dogs. It's barely a warm-up. Your dog needs to be exhausted, not just tired. Here's the science. Physical exhaustion releases endorphins that last 4 to 6 hours, but mental exhaustion creates calmness, lasting 8 to 10 hours. Try this combination. 10 minutes of puzzle solving burns more energy than 30 minutes of walking. Hide treats in rolled towels, teach a new trick, play find-it games with their favorite toy. Then add 5 minutes of full-speed running. Not jogging, sprinting. When their brain and body are tired, anxiety becomes impossible. The formula? 40% physical, 60% mental stimulation. Skip this, and you're basically leaving a toddler with Red Bull and expecting them to nap. Working breeds like Border Collies need 2 hours of combined stimulation. Exhaustion isn't cruel, it's the kindest gift you can give an anxious dog. That destroyed couch? It's just unspent energy looking for an outlet. Now your dog is tired, but where they rest matters more than you think. And you're probably getting it completely wrong. The cave psychology. Your dog's DNA is screaming for a cave, but you're giving them a palace. Open spaces trigger their prey instincts. They feel exposed, vulnerable, hunted. For 40,000 years, dogs, ancestors survived by denning. That instinct didn't disappear because you bought nice furniture. Create a proper den. Small, dark, covered on 3 sides. The size matters, just big enough to stand, turn, lie down. Too big defeats the purpose. Add your dirty shirt. Your scent is literally their Xanax, releasing oxytocin and dropping heart rate by 23%. Position it away from high-traffic areas but with a view of the room's entrance. Dogs with proper dens show 67% fewer anxiety symptoms and sleep 3 hours longer when alone. That expensive dog bed in the middle of the room? Useless. That cardboard box in the corner with blankets? Paradise. Some dogs prefer closets, others under desks. Let them choose. Stop thinking like a human. Start thinking like a wolf. Give them a cave. Watch anxiety vanish overnight. Perfect. They have a den, but what happens when their brain starts eating itself from the inside? Yes, that's actually happening. The boredom crisis. Boredom in dogs isn't just sad. It's chemically identical to depression in humans. Same brain regions, same neurotransmitters, same downward spiral. An unstimulated dog loses IQ points permanently. Yes, permanently. Brain cells literally die from lack of stimulation. The fix? Rotation is everything. Monday's toys disappear. Sunday night. Tuesday brings new toys. This triggers novelty-seeking behavior, releasing dopamine. Hide kibble in 5 locations, engaging their hunting instinct for 30+ minutes. Freeze treats in ice cubes with their toys inside. Create treasure hunts using different rooms. Puzzle feeders aren't just bowls, they're brain gyms. Your dog needs 15 to 20 problem-solving opportunities daily. Without them, cortisol rises, serotonin drops, and anxiety takes over. 10 minutes of mental stimulation prevents 8 hours of destruction. That's not a tip, that's mathematics. Sniffing alone engages 40% of their brain. Scatter feeding uses 60%. Your furniture survives when their brain thrives. Intelligence without challenge becomes anxiety with teeth. Speaking of their brain, that helpful background noise you're leaving on? It's actually triggering 96 panic attacks while you're gone. The sound mistake that ruins everything. Everyone says, leave the TV on. Everyone is wrong. Random sounds trigger your dog's alert system every 3 to 5 minutes. That's 96 stress spikes in 8 hours. Action movies? Gunshots and screaming. News channels? Aggressive tones and breaking news alerts. Their nervous system never relaxes. It's torture disguised as comfort. Instead, play brown noise at 60 decibels, the exact frequency that mimics their mother's heartbeat in the womb. Or use 432 Hz music, scientifically proven to lower canine cortisol by 31%. These frequencies sync with their nervous system, creating deep calm. YouTube has 10-hour loops specifically for dogs. Position speakers at their resting level, not human height. Volume matters. Too loud increases stress. Too soft provides no benefit. Regular TV increases anxiety markers by 40%. The right frequency reduces them by 50%. This single change transforms everything. Your neighbor's dog barks all day. Now you know why. They're literally being tortured by daytime television. Now here's something bizarre. Your dog needs a job while you're gone, and the perfect position is waiting right by your window. The window secret. Closed curtains create prison psychology. Open curtains create purpose. Dogs need a job, even if it's just watching. But here's the twist. Height matters more than view. Dogs feel powerful when elevated. Put a chair by the window. Instant confidence boost. The psychology is primal. Height equals safety. View equals control. They're not just watching. They're guarding, protecting, serving their pack, even in absence. This taps into 10,000 years of breeding for vigilance. Guard breeds especially need this visual territory. But avoid windows facing busy streets if your dog overreacts. Choose calmer views, backyards, trees, sky. Natural movement, birds, leaves, calms. Human activity might overstimulate. At a comfortable perch they can stay on for hours. Block their view, and you're literally blocking their biological purpose. Depression in dogs often starts with sensory deprivation. One chair, one window. Anxiety drops 41%. Simple physics, powerful psychology. Watching is working for a dog's brain. Great, they're watching the world, but that food bowl you left? It's sending their wolf brain into full survival panic mode. The food timing bomb. Free feeding destroys your dog's internal clock and triggers feast or famine panic. Their wolf brain thinks, all this food means danger is coming. They'll overeat from stress, not hunger, gaining weight and anxiety simultaneously. Smart feeding revolutionizes everything. Scatter feeding, throw kibble across floors, making meals last 20 minutes instead of 20 seconds. This engages hunting instincts, releases dopamine, prevents bloat, and occupies their mind. Or try this. Freeze their breakfast in Kong toys. 8 hours of licking equals 8 hours of calm. Licking releases endorphins, the same chemical as runner's high. Time-release puzzle feeders drop food every 2 hours, maintaining engagement all day. For fast eaters, add obstacles to bowls, tennis balls, large rocks. Slowing consumption improves digestion and satisfaction. Full bowl equals anxious dog wondering when next meal comes. Puzzle feeding equals occupied mind focused on present. Working for food isn't cruel, it's what their brain expects. Easy food creates anxiety. Earned food creates satisfaction. Food sorted, but your dog still thinks you're never coming back. Because you forgot to teach them this one critical concept: the trust-building protocol. Your dog doesn't understand time. 5 minutes feels like 5 hours to them. They have no concept that you're coming back. Practice micro-absences starting today. Leave for 10 seconds. Return. No excitement. Leave for 30 seconds. Return. Boring. Build to 5 minutes over a week. This rewires their abandonment circuit completely. Use the same exit phrase every time. Guard the house, or be right back. Consistency is key. After 50+ repetitions, these words become an anchor of certainty. The protocol. Week 1, max 5 minutes. Week 2, max 20 minutes. Week 3, max 1 hour. Week 4, full duration. Never increase duration if they showed stress at previous level. Dogs trained this way can handle 8 hours alone by week 4. Dogs thrown into isolation never recover, developing permanent anxiety disorders. It's not training, it's trust building through proof. Skip this step. Create lifetime anxiety costing thousands in damage and vet bills. 10 minutes daily prevents 10 years of problems. But what if they cry when you leave? The popular advice everyone gives is actually causing permanent brain damage. The crying response that changes everything. Let them cry it out is the worst advice in dog history. When you ignore crying, your dog's brain learns, I'm truly abandoned. Cortisol floods their system, memory centers shut down. They can't learn, they just panic more. Brain scans show ignored dogs develop enlarged amygdalas, permanent anxiety changes. The fix? Return briefly when they cry. No talking, no touching. Just exist in their space for 10 seconds. Leave again. This teaches. Crying doesn't bring attention, but I'm never abandoned. After 5 to 7 repetitions, crying stops forever. Why? Because security defeats anxiety. The timing matters. Wait for a pause in crying, then return during quiet. This rewards calmness, not noise. Ignoring creates trauma lasting years. Brief returns create confidence within days. Studies show dogs handled this way develop stronger independence and lower overall anxiety. This isn't coddling, it's neurological rewiring. Your calm presence teaches more than any training tool. Abandonment fears can't survive consistent proof of return. Now, when you come home to destruction, your first instinct is exactly what makes everything worse tomorrow. The destruction decoder. That destroyed couch isn't revenge. It's a panic attack with teeth. Punishment after separation. Anxiety is like punishing someone for crying at a funeral. It's cruel and creates deeper trauma. Your dog literally thought you died. They grieved through destruction. The chewing releases endorphins, self-soothing their panic. Instead of anger, become a detective. What triggered it? Time alone? Specific sounds? Storm? Delivery? Every destroyed item is communication. I couldn't cope at this stress level. Document patterns. Destruction at 2 hours means that's their limit. Work below that threshold. Address the anxiety, not the aftermath. Punishment adds fear to fear, creating compound trauma. Dogs punished for separation Anxiety develop worse behaviors 100% of the time. Aggression, self-harm, complete shutdown. Dogs shown understanding recover within weeks. Clean up, silently. No eye contact, no discussion. Reset like nothing happened. Tomorrow, address the cause, not the symptom. Compassion isn't weakness, it's the only path to healing. Understanding is crucial, but did you know your dog can literally smell your departure anxiety 20 minutes before you leave? The scent bomb technique. Your leaving ritual is broken. Here's why. Dogs can smell your departure hormones 20 minutes before you leave. They detect cortisol, adrenaline, even subtle pheromone changes in your morning routine. Your stress becomes their stress, multiplied by 10. They're panicking before you even grab keys. The fix? Control the scent story. Spray lavender on their bed 10 minutes before leaving. Studies show it drops heart rate by 23% and induces calm brainwaves. Or strategic scent placement. Leave worn socks in 3 locations, gym shirt on their bed, pillowcase in their crate. Your scent releases oxytocin in their brain, same chemical as human love, reducing anxiety by 60%. Advanced technique, scent rotation. Day 1 shirt, day 2 different shirt, preventing habituation. Some trainers use DAP dog, appeasing pheromone diffusers. Synthetic version of nursing, mother's calming scent. One client's dog went from destroying doors to sleeping peacefully, just from strategic scent placement. Your smell is their emotional anchor. Without it, they're adrift in anxiety. Think getting a second dog will solve everything? This next truth will save you thousands of dollars and double heartbreak. The 2-dog illusion. Think your dog needs another dog for company. Wrong. Adding a second dog to cure loneliness is like marrying someone to cure depression. It multiplies problems, doesn't solve them. 2 anxious dogs create anxiety feedback loops, amplifying each other's stress. The barking doubles, destruction doubles, vet bills double. Here's what actually works. Mirror therapy. Place a large mirror at your dog's eye level where they rest. Their reflection tricks their primitive brain into feeling pack presence. Studies show 64% reduction in isolation distress, 0 additional cost or responsibility. The mirror must be secure, unbreakable, positioned where they naturally look. Some dogs play with their reflection, others simply feel comforted by another presence. Cost: $20 mirror versus $2,000 plus yearly for second dog. If you eventually get another dog, it should be for you, not as therapy for dog 1. Fix the anxiety first, then consider companions. 1 balanced dog is happier than 2 anxious ones. A mirror helps, but the temperature in your home is secretly triggering their survival instincts every single hour. The temperature trap nobody discusses. Your dog is panicking, and the thermostat is why. Dogs left in rooms above 75 degrees Fahrenheit show 45% more anxiety behaviors. They can't sweat, only pant, making heat stress worse than cold stress. Their stress pants aren't just from separation. They're overheating, triggering survival panic. But here's the twist. Below 65 degrees Fahrenheit triggers different panic. Resource scarcity fears. The golden zone? 68 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, matching their natural comfort range. Leave a fan running. Moving air helps temperature regulation, plus provides white noise. Winter trick. Heated pad on low in their bed, giving them control over warmth. Summer trick. Frozen water bottles, wrapped in towels, cooling mats, or raised beds for air circulation. Wrong temperature equals cortisol. Spike equals destruction guaranteed. Breeds matter. Huskies need cooler, Chihuahuas warmer. You're not just controlling the AC, you're controlling their anxiety. Most owners never connect these dots. That afternoon destruction might be afternoon heat, not separation anxiety. Temperature fixed, but if your lights are wrong, you're literally giving your dog depression. Here's the shocking science. The light cycle secret. Darkness at 2 p.m. tells your dog's brain something's wrong. Their circadian rhythm crashes, melatonin spikes inappropriately, confusion sets in. Dogs need light cues more than humans. They can't rationalize darkness. Smart lighting changes everything. Use programmable timers. Lights on at sunrise, dim at sunset. Maintaining nature's schedule, even during winter. Or try this breakthrough: color-changing bulbs programmed to match daylight. Blue-white morning light, 5000 Kelvin, promotes alertness and reduces depression. Warm afternoon light, 3000 Kelvin, maintains calm. Red-orange evening light, 2000 Kelvin, prepares for sleep. Dogs under proper light cycles show 52% less depression markers and 40% better sleep quality. Seasonal affective disorder affects dogs too. Winter darkness triggers genuine depression. That expensive smart bulb isn't just convenience, it's therapy. Your dog's mood literally follows light patterns. Master the light, master their mental health. Darkness during daytime creates existential anxiety they can't understand or overcome. Lights are perfect, but your dog is holding their bladder so long, it's causing permanent kidney damage. And the solution isn't what you think. The bathroom mistake that causes UTIS. 8 hours is too long, period. Your dog's holding it, developing UTI risks, kidney stress, and associating pain with your absence. Veterinary studies show holding urine over 6 hours increases infection risk by 80%. The solution nobody mentions: create an indoor bathroom. Not pee pads. They confuse house training, creating permanent problems. Instead, real grass patch in a tray, replaced weekly, or artificial turf with drainage system. Position it consistently. Bathroom location matters for habit forming. Train them. This inside spot is emergency only acceptable. Use command words: emergency potty, differentiating from regular outside bathroom. They probably won't use it, but knowing they can changes everything psychologically. Removes the panic of "I might have accident." Vet bills from UTIS average $800. Grass patch, $30 monthly. Dogs with bathroom access show 0. Elimination anxiety, sleep better, drink proper water amounts. The relief option transforms their entire alone experience. Bathroom sorted, but that collar around their neck? It's triggering fight or flight mode 500 times while you're gone. The collar controversy, that collar staying on indoors. It's killing their calm. Pressure on their neck triggers fight or flight responses every time they move. Vagus nerve stimulation from collar pressure increases stress hormones continuously. It's like wearing a necktie to bed, constant mild stress accumulating into major anxiety. Remove collars indoors unless absolutely necessary for safety. But here's the paradox. Some dogs feel vulnerable without collars, like humans feel naked without clothes. The solution? Comfort vests or anxiety wraps. These apply gentle, distributed pressure on their torso, not neck, releasing calming hormones. Same principle as swaddling babies. Thundershirts work because they trigger deep pressure stimulation, releasing oxytocin and serotonin. Dogs wearing anxiety vests show 58% less barking, 41% less pacing, 70% less whining. Proper pressure points. Chest and torso, never neck. Your dog isn't fashion conscious. They're pressure sensitive. Wrong pressure equals panic. Right pressure equals peace. Test both options. See what works. Now for something controversial. There's a natural supplement that works better than Xanax for dogs, but vets won't tell you about it. The supplement game changer. Your vet won't mention this. L-theanine and melatonin are safer than any anxiety medication for mild separation stress. L-theanine, from green tea, crosses the blood-brain barrier in 30 minutes, increases GABA and alpha waves, creating calm without sedation. Melatonin regulates circadian rhythms, promotes rest without grogginess. Dosage: 100 milligrams, L-theanine per 25 pounds. 1 milligram melatonin per 20 pounds. Give 30 to 45 minutes before leaving. Zero addiction potential, no side effects at proper doses. Studies show 67% improvement in separation behaviors, 55% reduction in cortisol levels. Add magnesium glycinate for muscle relaxation, B-complex for nerve support. Costs pennies per dose versus $50 plus for prescription anxiety meds. CBD oil shows promise but lacks dosing standards. These aren't sedatives, they're nervous system supporters. But warning, always confirm with your vet first, especially with existing conditions. Natural doesn't mean harmless. This isn't medical advice, it's what peer-reviewed research shows. Natural calm beats pharmaceutical fog every time. Supplements help, but that pet camera you bought to check on them, it's making their anxiety worse. Here's the disturbing reason why. The camera effect. Nobody expected. Installing a pet camera might ease your anxiety, but it doubles your dog's stress. Here's why. Your voice from nowhere confuses them profoundly. They search frantically, can't find you, panic worse than before. It breaks their reality. Voice without presence. The camera's clicking, infrared lights switching, motor sounds for movement. All trigger prey drive and paranoia. Dogs have superior hearing. They detect electronic frequencies humans can't. That camera is basically a predator watching them. If you must use cameras, follow these rules. Silent observation only. No two-way audio ever. Night vision disabled during day. Positioned high to avoid eye contact. Better use. Study patterns without interaction. When exactly does anxiety peak? Most dogs settle after 17 minutes if undisturbed. Document destruction times, barking patterns, sleep cycles. You're watching to learn, not interact. Interaction without presence equals confusion. Confusion equals destroyed furniture. Knowledge enables targeted solutions. Camera off good, but your dog has memorized your entire leaving routine, and it's time to break their prediction pattern. The departure clothing hack. Your dog memorized your leaving uniform. Work clothes equals abandonment. Shoes equals panic. Keys equals despair. Wallet sound equals devastation. They've created a complex association map predicting your departure 30 minutes early. Break the pattern systematically. Wear your leaving clothes during dinner. Pick up keys randomly throughout the day, then sit down. Put on shoes to watch TV. Grab your bag, then make coffee. This destroys prediction anxiety within 2 weeks. The associations lose meaning when they don't predict outcome. Or try this. Leave in pajamas sometimes. Change in the car. Keep work clothes in office. Your dog can't panic about what they can't predict. Randomness is kindness. Patterns are prison. Advanced technique, reverse conditioning. Keys equals treats. Shoes equals playtime. Briefcase equals belly rubs. One client reported, "My dog stopped trembling at my keys after 10 days of random key handling." Desensitization isn't complicated. It's consistency in inconsistency. Finally, the moment you walk through that door coming home determines whether tomorrow's separation will be heaven or hell. The return ritual that rewires their brain. How you come home matters more than how you leave. Burst through the door with excitement? You're teaching them absence is terrible and return is relief. This creates addiction to your presence, withdrawal in your absence. Instead, enter calmly. Ignore them completely for 3 to 5 minutes. No eye contact, no talking, no acknowledgement. Let excitement die naturally. This feels cruel, but is actually kind. Then acknowledge them with calm energy. Sit first, invite them over. Quiet praise. This teaches. Being alone is normal, return is normal, everything is normal. Dogs greeted calmly show 71% less future separation anxiety. Your entrance sets tomorrow's anxiety level. Calm return equals calm departure next time. The first 3 minutes after return imprint strongest. Make them boring. Excitement is earned through calmness. It's the hardest rule to follow and the most important. Your dog's entire emotional regulation depends on this. Ritual. Master this. Master everything. Break this rule. Break their emotional stability. Your dog is suffering right now because of what you don't know. But that changes today. Comment the number that shocked you most and type help if your dog has separation anxiety. I'll personally respond with solutions. Share this video with 3 dog owners immediately. That friend whose dog destroys everything needs this today, not tomorrow. Hit subscribe and the bell, because next week I'm exposing the #1 mistake that's silently killing your dog's mental health.